So if the person is not happy on the inside, there's really nothing you can do, because you are responsible for your own happiness, right? And he or she is responsible for his or her happiness. It's just the way that it is. You are there to perhaps enhance it, celebrate it, share it with that person. But if it's not there, and you've been very supportive, and like I said before, you have seen the fruit of your labor, and that other person is conscious of the progress that you guys have made, still the person decides to leave. What can you do about that? What do you expect to do about that? What? You just gonna sit there and cry and get mad and pout because somebody wants to leave you? Do you know there is much more to staying or leaving? I've said this before. And you have to train yourself to understand and accept the fact that leaving is part of the process. Look at the seasons, right? Let's say especially if you live in the north, right? What happened in the fall? What happens in the fall? You can learn a lot from just observing nature, observing the trees. You see how they change color, and leaves start falling. But the tree's not gonna pout and cry, you understand, and jump up and down from roots and up and say, oh, now, I'm naked, or how you doing? Oh, the leaves, my coverings have left me. No, it's a process. It's a season. I mean, it's awesome if somebody want to stay and finish building with you. But, hey, what can you do? Somebody out there, if it's not this person, it's going to be another person. Because you don't know what's in people's mind. They're going to use you. They're going to use the ayah. Yes, ayah. They're going to use us to trace the foundation. Do you know how hard it is to dig? You guys just saw that video when I was digging, working on my house. You understand? In Africa, you dig. Right? So you dig all that. And then you have the bricks and all that. It's a lot of work. Cement bricks and all that, right? So somebody will use you to do the foundation and fix the bricks and stuff, right? And you may be the cornerstone that the builder is waiting for. And once they have that cornerstone and they're ready for that covering over the house, you're not good enough. They gotta move up. Moving on up to the side. They're gonna move up like the Jeffersons and leave you behind. They don't care what's gonna happen to you tomorrow. But like I said, there's more to leaving than staying and going. If the person who is leaving you, right, if you see still some good in that person, right, and even if you don't see good in that person, keep that person covered in prayer. Because sometimes, like I've said before, it's good to let people have what they think they want. Right? They gotta make that experience. They have to know they're in heat. They gotta go. They gotta go get it. Not knowing they already had it. They have it. It's right there. I think I'm going to scream the next person who tells me, men settle where there is peace. And I will answer you. Not all, but most of them, in my opinion, they will leave you in pieces. So then you have to ask yourself, but who chose that man? Who chose that woman? Because some women don't want peace either. Some women, they come in pieces and they leave in pieces. No progress. If anything, it's an increase in negativity. So it's all about choices. It's about time. Choices. They say, he who findeth a good wife find a good thing. But what is a wife? How did you search? How did you look? How did you know that one was that one? Because everybody who was divorced was once in love, right? So it seems like everything is just a mystery. But God tells you, all you got to do is lean on him, because all them slogans and understanding of the word by their own might will lead you to nothing. And so, as for me, let me speak for myself. I tend to like to count my blessings. You staying? You leaving? Yeah, it's okay. But instead of chopping my own spirit down, I'm just going to focus on the positive. Because something about you was positive for me to open my door to let you in. It's not just your pretense. It's not your game. Because, man, people be thinking they got mad game. And they think that all women, fall for that. No. It's not that. Bring the ego down a little bit. It's not that at all. So a person like me, I'm going to count my blessings as I speak to God. I'm going to say, okay, I was able to get medical care. I'm giving an example. Because that person was available and made a way. God used that person to make a way for me to get this. Or I was able to get this home because God sent this person, whether he or she believes it or not. But God sent this person where we both were used in alignment for this blessing to come to pass. And you can say the same thing, because if you are a good parent, because some people, once they have a child by somebody they don't like anymore, they abuse that child. But if you're a person that walks in gratitude, that counts your blessings, you're going to say, she probably was a bad mama, or he probably was a bad person, father, whatever. But look at the blessings that I have. Look at the blessing that this child is. Or whatever it can be. It can be a car. It can be a new job. It could be whatever it is that you have made progress. That's why God said the enemy meant it for evil, but I'm going to turn it for good, for your good. And so see, you have a reason to be thankful. You have a reason to count your blessings. Because if you don't count your blessings and you focus on the negativity, it's not going to be good for you. Because negativity is there to trigger you. You understand? To trigger you, because the devil is after your mind. He's after your mind. He's after your heart. And he's going to use anything that is so important to you. But the desire of a man is in his heart. And so make God number one. And so when the enemy comes like a flood, God will raise the bar. Whatever he throws at you, God will turn it for your own good. Count your blessing. There's more to going and staying. If the person want to go, it's okay. You don't want people to go. You don't encourage people to leave you if they're good. Okay? This is not a battle of ego or anything like that. But if they want to go, if they feel like, you number 2 and they want number 1, if you feel like they're not good enough, let them go and find what is best for them. And you find what is best for you. And that's being grounded in God. And the blessings is going to be ushering itself into your door. That's how I see it.